All right, guys, welcome back to the podcast. Thank you for tuning in to Real Huntsmen Podcast Episode 2. So, last podcast didn't turn out exactly how we planned. We recorded like an hour and 15 minutes, only got like 30 minutes maybe on like actually recorded, the audio kind of cut out. So, we basically missed all the intro stuff, kind of discussing what the podcast is going to look like format-wise. So basically we'll just start out usually talking about what's happening in our lives, and then just different stuff like either our hunting adventures or what things in the future are going to look like, such as deer season. And then we'll just do like whatever we're feeling, just some miscellaneous stuff like games. I'll take you through the list today of what we got going. So me and Shea and Colt have just finished our first week of sophomore year, and so we'll discuss a little bit, not really that much, but then we got some of our past fishing adventures. Shea's got some pigs at his place he'll cover for y'all. He'll talk about, and then we got what our deer season's looking like. Definitely don't want to miss that. It's pretty sick. We're pretty pumped, and then just some trivia questions at the end, and I don't want them, Shea and Colt, looking at the trivia questions. But
I'll beat them anyways without looking.
Okay, last time you said the same thing, and I beat you.
Barely.
There was no barely. I beat you.
They were stupid questions, stupid animal sounds.
Okay, and you were all Mr. Know-It-All, and yet
You got
still
lucky.
lost. I did get lucky. I just know.
Anyways, enough of this
we didn't.
crap.
The audio cut out before we started the game last time, and Colt beat Shea with animal noises.
I beat him pretty badly.
2-0 is pretty impressive. But we're doing a different game, so they don't know what's going on. They don't know the questions, so that's good. So, like I said before, we just wrapped up our first week of sophomore year.
In college, sophomore year in college.
Yes, in college,
Which is best.
not high school. How'd it go for y'all?
Pretty good.
Boring.
Well, you just have online classes.
Yeah.
And then I just have 8 a.m.s every single day, and then one other class. So it was pretty easy. I'm pretty much done right after at 9 o'clock. I'm done for the rest of the day except for Tuesday.
Dang.
So, and then 2 online classes. So it was pretty easy. An ethics class and
I'm taking
and
an ethics class.
and a philosophy government class. It's an absolute waste of time, but it's okay.
Yeah, mine went alright. This semester kind of seems like it's going to be a lot of work, and not necessarily a good thing that it's the semester where deer season's at. So hopefully I'll be able to balance it. I'm not worried about it. We'll figure it out.
Always balance your hunting.
Well, you got to have your priorities.
There's no balance. Shay's priority is hunting. That's just what he does. School comes second to him.
Mm-hmm. So today we all came back. I guess Shea came back from college. It's pretty far away, but so Colt got back, went and picked him up, and so today, after this podcast gets done, we'll probably go out to what we call the reserve, which is a little piece of land that we've got the private hunting rights to, and pull some of the cards. We got to go to the store because tomorrow we're going out to the lease. The pigs there are overrunning everything. They're kind of scaring away a lot of the deer. Not all the deer, but they definitely need to be taken care of. So we'll see if we can't kill multiple pigs because they're coming in like morning and evening at both of the spots we checked last weekend, but it wouldn't surprise me if they were at other places too.
They're probably everywhere.
I bet they're everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm not going to the south end of the property.
Of course you are. Pigs down there.
Yeah.
It's for all the pigs.
They're all up on the northern
They're
end.
everywhere.
No.
Fine, I'll just go to Dry Branch.
Place sucks.
The northwestern side of the property.
Yeah.
Dry Branch is,
Yeah.
actually it's probably pretty much
West.
north.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We one of the very north feeders we have has like a group of a couple sows and a bunch of piglets coming in very consistently, and then a spot we call hay bales. is where there's like a group of 20 hogs coming in. They're pretty good size too. Not like any giants, but they're not like tiny at all. So that would be a fun spot to hunt. And it's a spot we need to hunt for various reasons. Anyways. And also this weekend is opening day of dove season in Texas.
So hopefully we can take a couple rounds. If we make just like spend like 30 minutes dove hunting there at the end, see if we can get, because they're everywhere there. So 30 minutes we honestly could probably get, if all three of us are hunting for doves, we could probably get about 2 dozen.
Yeah. There's so many sunflowers.
There's so many dove there.
I understand, but
literally you have to hit them.
You have to hit them.
That's true. But yeah, I'm pretty good at it.
There's a reason why you take 150 shells with you on any dove hunt.
Well, we got 300, so we're good.
Not for me and you.
Yeah. Shea.
Whoa, I guess y'all too. If I'm gonna kill a dozen, I only need 12 rounds.
No, okay.
I have my own shotgun.
No, okay.
Shotgun shells.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Didn't know if you were just planning on throwing
I shoot the big
shotguns.
guns,
Oh yeah.
12 gauge.
Well, what else would you shoot? Why not a 16 gauge for a dove?
I have a 16 gauge.
Did you bring it?
I have a 16 gauge.
But did you bring it?
With me right now?
Yeah.
No.
Well, why not?
Why?
Because we're hunting tomorrow.
I'm going back to my house.
Oh yeah, that's right. Hey, are we hunting this evening?
No, I might. I don't know. It just depends on this weather.
Depends on the weather. We just get on inside a little blind.
That blind got blown over. It's broken.
Well, put it back.
It's done for. I'm hauling that piece of crap off.
It was pretty bad. Those daddy longlegs were in it, and some mice and wasps, and
There were no wasps.
well, dirt daubers, and banana spiders, and all sorts of things inside that.
All your trash was left inside.
My trash, your
He
trash.
left, he left
His
like 5
trash.
monster drinks.
No.
That I had to clean up.
I don't drink Monster. I drink Red Bull.
No. One of them
You
was
drink Monster.
Yours. One of them was yours.
Okay, 1 out of the 5 that were in there. Do not give me. Don't try and put that blame on me. You know it was yours.
When somebody asked, it was your fault.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Anyways, when I went to go pick Colt up, and it just started pouring like
Oh my
right
gosh.
as we left his house.
Yeah, I just got this really nice rain jacket, but I left it up in Tyler thinking, oh, it's not gonna rain here. And sure enough, it downpours as soon as I get here.
Yeah, and I think the rain, it rained for maybe like 30 minutes,
It's
but
pretty much done now.
yeah, I think we might get a little bit more, but who knows? Hopefully it passes through so we can go out to the reserve and do some stuff. Yeah, so let's talk about, we talked about it last podcast, but it didn't get caught on audio. So, as y'all have seen, we've had a couple of fishing trips over the past month
And there's nobody to
and
talk
a
about.
half. And, you know, there's not much to talk about, but...
yeah. Let me just give you a synopsis of this fishing trip. Absolutely no fish were caught. There it is. Baylor, Shea, and I went fishing on my birthday.
Well, there were 2 fish caught on that trip.
Okay, yeah, we caught a drum
And you caught a bass.
and a bass. Well, I white hooked on the one and it came off right.
We
at the
saw
boat.
it. I mean,
Yeah, it came off right at the boat. Absolutely slow day. We went to Squaw Creek,
that was terrible.
and the temperature was 100 degrees because it's
In the
a
water.
power
In the water.
plant. Yeah, in the water was 100 degrees because it's a power plant. We tried to go to a place called Wheeler Branch out in Glen Rose, and they wouldn't allow a boat there, even though I've seen many videos where there are boats out on the water, and I've
think
seen
they
boats
lied
out
to
on the
us.
water. Yeah, I think they just don't want us to come on the water. But it is what it is. And then another time where Baylor and I went fishing, and I hooked on, as y'all saw in that video, if y'all watched the fly fishing video where I threw that popper, I got a bass to hit it. I think it was a bass to hit it. But it just came off, and then catfish went and hit it, because out at that lake, catfish are known to hit flies there, and just couldn't hook onto it because I wasn't paying attention. So that's pretty much it.
What were we fishing for at Squaw Creek?
At Squaw Creek, oh yeah, we were fishing for catfish. We brought a whole assortment. We brought shad, worms, stink bait, and none of it worked.
No, we didn't take
And-
stink bait. Or else
Well, we
would've
took that your little.
caught. Was it stink bait?
I
It
don't
was cut
know.
bait.
God, that stuff was awful. But none of it worked. The water was just too hot. That place, usually you can get your limit within 3 hours in that day. And so it is what it is. We're going to plan to go back, though, during Christmas break and do some fishing there and doing a lot of cleaning of catfish and frying up quite a bit. So y'all want to make sure to stay tuned for that future episode there. So
Yeah.
just saying.
We're trying to put out some quality content for y'all, limit out on catfish, but just didn't turn out like we planned.
No, it didn't.
Woke up at 4:50 for nothing.
Yeah, we woke up pretty early. It sucked. But
It's whatever.
It's whatever.
So, Shea, can you please tell us about the hog situation at your ranch?
They're growing like crazy.
They're
Yeah.
growing.
Oh yeah, multiplying
Dang.
by the dozen. If somebody would let me shoot them with a gun, we wouldn't have this problem. But it is what it is. But got pretty close last night. Got 10 yards, but just needed another minute. But they spooked. I don't know why. Wind was right. But
Probably
Well,
not
tell the whole story. How, before you saw them. Like, what'd you do before you saw them?
oh man, I spun that feeder with the remote.
Well,
It's the dinner bell for them.
Mhm.
Saw them when I was driving around, got out, put a 100-yard stalk on them, but that green light though by Lucid Wildlife, motion activated. Let me tell you, that
Pretty
helps
good.
a lot. I could see them under the feeder, around it,
So it's at night?
right at dusk. Really,
Okay.
Gotcha.
that one that was at 10 yards was a little hard to see because it wasn't in the light. So
Gotcha.
I
Yeah.
was trying to get one under the light where I can see them better, but
So why are you using the green light rather than the red light, though?
that's just the one that I got. I have a red one too. It
Gotcha.
doesn't really matter.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
They get used to it, and that's all over for me.
So did you just shine it right on them, or did you
no,
like
it's
come
motion
down?
activated.
Oh, so okay. I didn't know if you had the light on your bow or
No.
not. I didn't hear that far.
There's a feeder light.
Gotcha.
Uh,
Gotcha.
T-post.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay, I know which place it is. That then. Okay. Man, that place sucks. We've had so many close encounters there.
Well, we've done pretty well.
Y'all two have, yeah.
At the. No.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's
Center
called.
feeder.
North feeder.
North feeder. Yeah. So, what bow setup are you rocking this deer season?
So this season, I'm rocking the Matthews Triax, 70 pounds. Baylor has half of my arrows, and I would like them back. But it's okay, I just got 2 dozen more, so shooting the FMJs by Easton, 300, and the Grim Reaper hybrids. And I'll probably shoot the 4-blade mechanical by Grim Reaper.
Gotcha.
I've got them coming in the mail, so.
Oh my
4-blade mechanical?
Yeah, boy, it's called the
gosh. Are those
Carnivore.
new?
They've had them for a year. I've got them coming in the mail.
Oh yeah. I thought you were using Muzzy Trocars.
I bought those one time.
You weren't a fan.
I've never killed anything with them.
Oh.
Actually, I killed an armadillo with one.
Okay. Well, that's a good feat though. We've got some tough shells.
What are you rocking for?
Well, let me tell you what. I'm rocking the same setup I've been rocking for a while. That is the Bowtech Carbon Icon. As an entry bow, I think it's a great bow.
It's alright.
I got all the setup with the bow case, a dozen arrows, a release, the bow, everything for like $900. So that's pretty good because it shoots really well. Because I think the bow itself is like $500, $600 where we got it. And it's a pretty good bow. It's definitely not a Matthews. It doesn't shoot. The Carbon Icon is more meant to just entry level, I feel like. It's just an overall good bow. It doesn't shoot really flat like the Triax does. It doesn't shoot super fast like the Traverse does.
The only reason his bow shoots that fast is his draw length.
Okay, but it still doesn't
If
shoot
I had that draw length, I'd be shooting faster than him with my Triax.
Maybe.
The arrow almost went through the target today at 20 yards. It was poking pretty far through.
Dang. So, and then I'm rocking Beeman arrows. So we all three used to use Beeman. They're switching over to the FMJ Eastons. those are a little bit more expensive. I don't know why they're doing it.
$10 an arrow. I did the math.
Yeah, and rather than the demons for my cut, they are about, I think it's $90 for a dozen. So that's a pretty good, rather than what, $70 for, or $60 for half a dozen.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's a pretty good price.
You're only as good as the quality equipment you have.
Okay, but majority of animals I have shot, I've dropped.
How many arrows have you broken?
That's just because I shoot them right behind the
No.
shoulder. That's because of my shot placement.
You get FMJs and they won't do that.
That's not true.
I bet you it is true.
No. Let me borrow one of your arrows and I'll show you real quick that's not true.
No.
That's what I thought. So yeah, that, and then I'm using the Grim Reaper hybrids. That's pretty much the only broadhead I use. I've had some of the Grim Reaper mechanicals that are specifically designed for whitetail, but I just
They're not
really
designed for whitetail, dude.
Shea. Yes, they are.
They have a whitetail special, which is a 2-inch
Yes, that's
cut.
the one I have.
I think I know which one you have. I got them
No.
for you.
He doesn't know. But I got the hybrids. I use those because they drop pretty much. They're just really good. It's if you don't know what they are, they're half fixed blades and then half hybrids, mechanicals. And so they just are absolutely. They just lay down some pure carnage. And so that's pretty much what I'm rocking with. Oh man, what's the release? The True Ball Max Pro 4. Max 4. So
that's what
I really like that, the thumb release. I also have a backup wrist release.
I hate wrist release.
They're fine, but I've really started to like that thumb release more. So, and then I think that's it. Yeah.
Cool.
We all rock nocturnals.
Yeah, we all use nocturnals. So those are important. You know, if you're in Texas and you have the opportunity to use a nocturnal, I always highly suggest it. I mean, whether you're shooting something during the daytime or at night, why not put one on? So.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty much it. Shea, you switched your sight to a trophy ridge.
Yeah, that's right.
So
to a React Pro 7-pin sight.
Well, yeah. Why'd you switch from?
Spot on.
So why'd you do that though? What was the issue with the spot hog?
So you can't individually adjust your pins on that spot hog. So after a certain distance.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm. I looked at it. That's why my 20-yard pin's sticking out so much farther than the other ones. So I tried that because they're too close together, and the housing is too small for that.
Yeah. So why do you think that the Trophy Ridge 7 is going to be any different though?
Because you can adjust the pin.
Okay. But that housing won't still be too small.
No. It'll be just right.
Okay.
All right, so I'm rocking. Y'all saw in the previous video, but Matthew Traverse. It's like 57.5-pound draw weight.
That's chunk change.
Arrows, 32-inch length arrows. I actually don't.
Those are my arrows, technically.
Yeah, it was kind of a. It was on their part at the bow shop. They kind of ordered the wrong arrows. Now me and Shea are shooting 300s. We used to shoot 340s, but now we're making the switch.
Yeah.
It's kind of a not a forced switch, but we were like, what the heck? They ordered the wrong one, so we might as well just shoot them. They're small, or are they lighter or smaller than 340s? Okay.
I could be wrong.
I thought it's the smaller the number, the lighter it is. It's
Maybe.
smaller in diameter.
It's a small diameter shaft.
Yeah, which means it's yeah.
It's 12 grains per inch though.
Oh.
400s are like.
So then it depends on how long you get the arrow as well.
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah, like more.
But your arrows are still going to be 300 grains. Just the arrow itself.
Yeah.
Then you have the knock, the fletchings.
But if are y'all having to switch y'all's nocturnals? Will it fit on the back of those FMJs?
You're going glory knock?
Well, do we have to?
You can't use the same knock that you have for your other arrows.
Well, I mean,
You'll have to get new nocturnals that are the X knock.
Okay.
Well,
I can use some of my nocturnals because they're the universal fit.
Yeah, okay.
And without the collar, they're an X knock already.
Okay. Yeah, I need to get some more nocturnals. I haven't shot nocturnals in probably a year.
You don't need those nocturnals anymore, then I can take them off your hands, okay?
I've just been too
I'll
lazy
sell 'em
to
to
get
you.
more, to be honest.
You've got the universal ones.
I have some that are just for the.
Alright, I'll check them out. I'll see if I want to buy them.
I got some blue ones. Got some pink ones.
Okay, I'll check them out.
Some
see if I
red
wanna
ones.
buy 'em.
Some green ones.
Y'all gonna change it. Well, anyways, let me finish my setup. 32-inch arrows, no nocturnals, and I guess that's about it, honestly. I got a Trophy Ridge React Pro 5-pin. I actually really like the sight. The only like kind of sucky Dane is it's not sucky, but I kind of wish I could skip from 50 to 70, but because of
Why
that
can't you?
React technology, they adjust all of the pins at once. You can't individually adjust the pins, I don't think. And so right now it's just all the way from 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and that's it.
You probably could set it
bet
out if you ever want to.
That
Yeah.
bottom
For me-
one, I think you could probably scoot it down.
For me, I'm going 10 out to 70.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm trying.
Yeah.
I really enjoy like shooting the Traverse, honestly. Like it's
It's a
just
sweet looking bow now.
The-
Did you see that one comment in the video? Basically saying, this one guy said he has the same bow, it shoots awesome, it's amazing.
really.
And he said after you shoot it for a while, you don't even notice the weight anymore. You get used to it. So that's
Yeah.
pretty good. That's pretty good for you. And so, because that's the only
Not
one
even
thing you
heavy
kind of
bow.
commented about it was
Yeah.
just it's heavier than the missions and it's heavier than my Bowtech.
Yeah, it's like a half-pound heavier than the Missions Riot.
So and every ounce counts. So
But I kind of agree with that. Like today when I was shooting it, I didn't really notice it as much. And that extra, like before I was shooting a 30-inch draw length,
Yeah.
and that's as high as my bow went. So the Traverse is the only like Matthews version that goes up to a 31-inch. I think the Verdicts and the
TX5.
TX5 only go to like a 30.5.
Yeah.
But that extra extra inch of draw length really helps. But yeah, like it's from switching my draw length, I probably have like close to 20 more yards of range, I think, just shooting wise. So I'm really glad.
Gotcha.
But yeah, are y'all gonna use the same fletchings, or are y'all gonna change your fletchings up there?
Yeah. Well, my fletching's already custom.
I got my custom.
Okay.
My new arrows got custom fletchings.
Because when I-
Really?
Yeah, orange and American black.
Because when I bought my dozen, they didn't have any fletchings on them, so they put fletchings on them for free.
if you want more arrows, just order them from Amazon.
Did you go?
Yeah,
back to
'cause they'll
David's
come
and get the
fletching.
fletchings changed.
No. What I'm saying is, the ones that I got from there, I kept those like that. I ordered another 2 dozen from Amazon.
That came fletching.
Bare shaft.
Yeah.
Took them up there. They fletched them, cut them for me.
Yeah, short of it, and they'll be a couple dollars cheaper off of Amazon too.
Oh, cool. That's sweet.
Alright, what's next?
All right. Now for the exciting part,
Oh.
which is deer season. You know, the big elephant in the room when it comes to our hunting minds right now is deer season. And not only because it's deer season, but because of what this deer season turned out to look like.
Yeah, this is the best season we've had ever. In the 5 years I've been hunting, this is the best one.
Yeah.
And for Shea, who knows? He's had some pretty good seasons. So.
Probably gonna be the best one.
Really?
Well, you know, Shay's choosing not to spread the love this season, but it's whatever.
I've never spread the love they got in my place.
Hey, Shea, yeah, you know, I would say we'd throw some pictures up on the screen, but we're going to save that for our deer season preview video, which is going to drop a day, maybe 2 days before deer season. But y'all definitely don't want to miss that because there's some mondos, there's some monsters.
Oh yeah, and all 3 properties, there's some pretty good ones. So
Like
we'll
got
show some pictures of each different ones. Y'all don't want to miss out on that because it's gonna be pretty awesome. So
we got a total of probably like $4 in like the 140 to 150 range. Then we got like probably like $1 in the 150 to 160 range, probably like 155, maybe upper 150s, and then we got like $2 in the 160 to 170 range.
yeah.
So
What 2 are you talking about? I know 1.
you're 18 or well, don't Frank.
Reset. I'll cut that part out.
Well, your buck at the one that you saw like a month and a half ago, and then the one you just saw at your place.
No, I don't think he's that big.
All right, I mean he might be like one. Okay, fine, $2 150 to 160, and then one that's 160 plus, maybe pushing 170. So
Pretty big buck.
and yeah, this is not we're in Texas, you know, and we're not in South Texas or like Mexico. This is some big stuff.
North Central Texas, low fence.
Yeah, all free range.
properties.
Free range. I mean, we have feeders, but like whatever.
No, we don't have any protein feeders though. It's all been. I mean, we mix in some protein, but it's not like a
We
designated
don't mix
protein.
in protein.
Well, out of the least they do. Yes.
Golden Nugget's not protein.
At the least, they've been mixing in actual protein.
No, they mix in Golden Nugget at the least.
How do you know?
Because I've seen it. Mr. Wyatt said that they use Golden Nugget.
How does he know?
I'm not gonna have this stupid argument.
What do you think? Are they
I-
putting in protein?
I don't know, but you know, the point is, we're not hunting some high fence place that we got like superior genetics. Like we might have some good genetics,
Oh, I've got some good genetics, that's for sure.
but you
It's
know,
all about management.
yeah, you know, if you think, you know, never mind. But anyways, deer season is going to be great. You know, we're looking forward to it. Now it's just a waiting game. It's that weird period where you're waiting and you just got to pass the time by, but you can't stop thinking about it. Or whatever.
Not the way.
You know. All right. So now we're moving into the last section. We just got some trivia questions. We're going to change it up, have a little bit of fun with it, you know. And this is Shea's chance for redemption. You know, Colt's up 1 game to nothing because Shea hasn't won anything.
Ever.
But okay, so some trivia questions. They're not random, but they're all about hunting. And you know, y'all can play along, see if you can beat Shea and Colt to it. So yeah, we'll start it off. The first question is, name 10 animal species that you can hunt in Texas.
10.
Like individual animals?
Yeah.
I'll go first.
All right.
Should we do 5-5? Like 1, 2.
No.
That way we don't list the same animals.
You can list the same animals.
Okay.
Dove, duck, geese, deer, hog, turkey, coyote, bobcat, mountain lion, rabbit.
So I was gonna pretty much say the same thing except geese and mountain lion. I was gonna switch it out for like axis deer, and then the other one was going to be oh wait, you said rabbit, didn't you? I would change that out for. See, that's why I said the 5 and 5. I think
Well, now name 10 without naming any predators or exotics.
Dove.
Okay. Hold on. Should we just switch back and forth then?
All right. Colt gets to go first
Okay.
because I think Shea
Predator
has the
or
advantage in
exotics?
this question.
No
Squirrel.
predator or exotics.
You
So
get
that means no pigs then, right?
Predator. Yeah.
or well,
You can
yes.
classify them as predator.
Yeah.
Yes.
Squirrels. Or should we limit to and something we haven't even listed off yet? Because we already listed off whitetail, rabbit.
All right, fine. We'll change it up. You name one, then Shea has to name
We
one,
just keep going
and
until
then
someone can.
yeah, until you
Okay,
can't.
I got
name
this.
one.
I got this in the bag.
Anything or still no.
But you
predator
can't say
or-
what you just said. You can't.
Yeah,
No,
you can't
no,
repeat the
okay.
other person. Okay. So squirrel.
No predators or exotics.
Alligator.
Oh god. What's that freaking? What's that other bird? Not doing quail.
Sandhill crane.
Oh god. I can't go down the bird route. I don't know much about birds. And then so there's other types of. Okay, we're gonna skip the birds. We're gonna go raccoons.
Pigeon.
That's a predator. Or that's a. Okay, fine.
Raccoon's
We'll
not
let
a
it.
predator.
Yeah, that's not a predator.
I said pigeon.
Let's go with a. Would you classify jackrabbit as still a rabbit?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll go with armadillo.
Possum.
Squirrel. Or sorry, skunk. It's hard.
Um,
I'm trying to think of things that I do. Let me think here.
teal.
Teal.
That was a good one.
That's a good one. Yeah, that is a good one.
5,
Oh God.
4, 3, 2.
I don't
One.
know, man. I don't know.
Well, I say
There's-
one.
Shay's got
There's
1 point.
literally so. There's
Shay's
literally
got 1 point.
probably so many things I just can't
I
think.
already
of.
had one in my head
What?
for the next
Give me
one. Turtle.
So
Damn, why would you want to have a turtle?
I'll go down the
Old
list
man
of
doesn't.
on the Texas Parks and Wildlife website. They have a list of all like the different
Okay.
species that you can hunt in season. Like they have seasons for.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they can be like all year round or like not apply in your county.
Mm-hmm.
So you got alligator, dove, duck, goose, javelina, quail, rabbits and hares. Yeah, but
Predator.
they have like seasons for those, so y'all can
Hares,
set it.
rabbits/hares.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then rails,
Don't know.
gallinals,
Those are
and
birds.
moorhens,
Those are birds.
sandhill crane,
Okay.
squirrel, teal, turkey, white-tailed deer, Wilson snipe, and woodcock.
So we pretty much.
Nobody
had-
said turkey.
You said turkey
Oh,
in
I
that
did.
10.
No,
in that
that's right.
10.
Yeah. All right, that's good.
That's pretty good.
All right. Speaking of alligators, how many alligators can you kill per year in Texas?
I feel like it depends on how many tags you buy.
One.
What's your answer?
In Texas,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna go with.
I mean, you can say the same as him.
No, he can't.
No, I'm gonna say like 10.
All right.
What
You
is
want
it?
to change your answer? So he's up 2-0.
What was it? Just one?
You can only shoot one.
You should read that little booklet they give you every time you go get a license.
They never give me a booklet every time I get a license.
I just read mine the other day.
Probably need to renew my license. I got a couple days left.
Yeah. If you want to dove hunt on Sunday, you gotta go do it tomorrow.
That's true. Yeah. Shoot.
You can take Baylor stuff and go do it.
All right. Is a coos deer
Mm-hmm.
a type of black-tailed deer, mule deer, or white-tailed deer?
Whitetail. But I feel like that's wrong.
I'm gonna go with
I'm gonna go with whitetail.
coos deer.
Y'all can change.
Those are coos deers are the tiny ones that kind of.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go. That's a type of mule deer.
No, I'm gonna change it to
Or black.
tail.
I think it's a black. I'm gonna
I
stick
say
to
black.
mule, but I
Black
think it's a
tail.
black tail.
What? Final answer?
Yeah.
Whitetail.
Oh, I was right.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, they're under the 17 subspecies of
Oh, that's
white-tailed
wrong.
deer.
That's
Oh
so
my
stupid.
God.
Ain't nobody gives a crap about that.
Okay.
All right. Next one. How much land will a 4 to 12 acre food plot service? Or for how many acres should you have a 4 to 12 acre food plot?
Oh my gosh, I know this. It's only like if you so you're saying if you have a 4 to 12 acre food plot, how much land should you have?
Yeah, like how much land before you need to plant another one?
If you have about, I think it's like 10%. No, not even 10%. Like 5% of your land should be food plot. If I remember correctly, or maybe it is 10%. So I'm gonna go with roughly 120 to 150. I'm gonna go with. Wait, if we have 12 acres.
Give me a number. You can't do it right.
150.
80.
Final answer? Colt's got his first point. Yep, first point.
First point.
So
What is it? What is it?
it's 200 acres.
Okay.
So yeah, it says
Who needs to know?
So it is about 4 to 5%.
it's about 5%. It's a little bit less.
Let's go. You know where I learned that from? Deer Society.
Of course.
Deer Society TV. I think that no. I take that back. Growing Deer TV on YouTube. I watched one of their videos and it was about food plots, and that's where I learned that from. That's about 5% of your acres.
How many
should
more
be-
questions are there?
Just one actually.
And what's the score? 2 to 1.
Yeah, we might have to do a tiebreaker if Colt gets it.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
So a little fun fact says have a 2 to 6 acre food plot for every 100 acres, or double that 4 to 12 acre food plot for every 200 acres. That usually or a 1 acre food plot produces 3,000 pounds of forage, which will provide 15 deer months of food, or in other words, feed 5 deer for 3 months.
Where do you find these questions?
You know, I just,
What do you do with your life?
just took me like 10 to 15 minutes. All right, last question. Nothing crazy, but
I'm about to get this. Okay.
how do you calculate draw length?
Oh, you take the full, you measure from fingertip to fingertip, then you divide it by 2.3.
I'm gonna say that divided by 2.1.
Final answer?
Yeah. Is it 2.2?
Shea took the dub. It's 2.5. Not 2.3, but not 2.1.
Oh, really?
But yeah, just tip to tip. That sounds weird. And then divided by 2.5. And you got your draw length.
I didn't actually know that.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew it had to do with the arm span, but I didn't know that you had to divide it by something.
Yeah. Well,
That's good to
congrats,
know.
Shea.
Thank you. Feels
Congrats.
good. Feels good.
Now we're tied.
Cool.
Are you ever gonna participate in these games?
Maybe the next one, I might talk about it, and then y'all can participate in the next one. But y'all, that is a wrap for this episode. If I'm looking down correctly, that shows about 36 minutes for this video, which I think is a good length. Last time it went about an hour long. Y'all didn't see all that. Y'all only saw about 25 minutes of that. But I hope y'all enjoyed. Make sure, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and click on that bell notification. Make sure it just helps you know when our episodes are posted. We pretty much do anything hunting and fishing outdoors. Recently, this is our second podcast, and we really like it. And I think we're going to keep doing it. And I think it's pretty interesting.
Yeah, let us know what you think. You know,
Yeah,
let us know if it's something you want us to do. Well, we're working on getting like a little Spotify account and uploading them to Spotify, maybe even Apple Music if y'all really like it. But yeah, just give us some feedback. Let us know. We enjoy them. It's something that's easy. You know, we like to talk. So
yeah. And then if y'all as well have anything y'all want to hear us talk about, go ahead and leave that down in the comments below. Also as well, we greatly much appreciate it if you go and give this video a big thumbs up. It helps in some YouTube database to help be shared to other people, and so that always helps the channel quite a bit. But that is it for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed. This is Real Huntsman signing out.